Hello, everybody. Welcome back to more Legend of Keepers. We got a promotion. We got the Calcadon. We got a mini-boss for our dungeon unlocked, effectively. And we are beginning our second and I think final year? I'm not sure. I believe each run is only 2 years. But we'll just have to see, I guess. Quick rundown. Where are we at here? Oh, that's right. We got Balaam. But Balaam is actually... Atheron 369, of course, got unnamed there. So what is your deal? What do? You destroy the center person. If the attack ricochets once to another random hero, if the target's fire resistance is negative. I mean, I love that. Like, I really love that. He's a very slow guy. So I'm trying to figure out where to throw him. Because... in theory, putting him by a Magus strikes me as a better idea. I think maybe having two of these at the same time feels like a lot. Especially because I don't know that they're going to fully... We could do... Here's what we're going to do. I've solved it. Sort this... all backwards. Okay, yeah, BigLow. I kind of liked having BigLow in the front, though. I liked having Nydeleric in the front, though. This is really tough, because that seems very useful. Maybe we just have him there in, like, as like a worst-case scenario. We put him as part of the front line there. What do we got? Oh, over here. Throwbo, Cage, MoreThanAwesome, JusticeTom. How many tanks do we have? We don't have a lot of tanks in the front, so I think we need that. Let's put MoreThanAwesome in the front. Seem good? Seems good. So now we just have a couple options. Employee morale review. We could buff up some morale. I don't think that that's omega important. We could buff up our... You know what? Let's try to buff up our master, see what happens. Armor. Wee 8 power. You know what? If we go with power, does that help our spells too? If so, that's good. I'm here for it then. Okay, we can get an upgrade. Yeah, once again, JusticeTom costs nothing to level up. That is exactly what these goblins are for, isn't it? I don't necessarily love the upgrade he'd be getting. Ooh, a 20 upgrade to power? Now that sounds a little bit more enticing. We do not, yeah, of course we don't have the money for that. You placed a bet on a boar racing game during lunch break. The one you chose finished first. You won the jackpot. You could also use all your winnings to throw a party for your employees. +1 motivation for all monsters. 1, 2. I mean, puts Nydeleric in a spot where he could die twice before we have to save him. $300 is just way too much to not take, though. Alchemist. We could turn this stuff into other resources, but I'm gonna say no. Oh, hell. Sorry for the chair noise. 2 of your employees have been caught red-handed brawling. Yeah, we can suspend them for 5 weeks. Or threaten them with a pay cut. Semi-colon-P. You know what? Sanction. Sure. It's 4 weeks. I think we'll actually be okay. We might as well throw a couple stinker dinkers up here. You're a decent tank. Throwbo needs to get a little bit of action. Master bonus. Monster. Trap. Gold 2 rank, 2 rank. There's a resting room. You know what? Let's see. What do you got? I feel like we don't really need more monsters now unless they're gonna be like banging monsters. I think that's where I'm at. They got a slap.
The marketing team has decided to add a resting area to our dungeons. It seemed essential to find a solution to attract seasoned adventurers more efficiently than the competition.
Okay, so there is our Hydra room. But then they get 30% of their max morale back. Ah, of course. To bring them in. How else could we convince them to join? All right, do we want to... Let's see, what are your fire resistances like? Not great. I mean, yours is pretty good, Helga. Helga. Front, back, area. Air. Your air resist is okay. This does, let's see, 85, 91 to the front. Let's try it out. Air resist is pretty good. Put you in the middle, though. Back line. Who's got the best air resist? 30%. Oh, you've actually got really good air resist, but you couldn't take these hits, though, so this fire attack is going to be ungood. BigLow, what do you like? Oh, nope. Halo Davis it is. Weird turn of events, huh? Weird turn of events. Furnace. Their fire resist is going to be down. Front, back. Piegood. I mean, we're going to put down Piegood. Put him in the back, I guess. Half a soul in the middle, even though you're going to take a little bit more damage than I'd like. Hydra room. Cool. There's the rest room. It's the rest room. Finally, the fire. Oh, boy. Here we go. New year. What could possibly go wrong? Fire column. I like the idea of going for this because, first of all, they've got low fire resist right there. Back. Ooh. Please let me, Yeti. Good. I just wanted to get a freezing breath in there before we inevitably got out of there. Okay, what is your fire resist like? Okay, so now it is negative. Replaces one of her penalties. Ugh. Don't like that. Don't like that. I mean, I bet you we can nuke the front line down here, right? Slowed 3. We removed her slow. Maybe this'll move her below. Yeah. Yep. Very good, very good, very good. Incineration will let us get the hit off, and then the fire will, yes, it'll spread to somebody else. Good. Very good. Goodbye, Etheron. You will definitely, yes, you will definitely get bopped there, but hey, look at that. We do get a good old attack off. We could hit the back. Her fire resist isn't, it's not bad, even, though. Because we can't get it to go any lower than that. We could just get the 40 to last. Oh, boy. Wait, the skill also... Oh, man, I missed something. Oh, they healed them of all of their penalties, and they gave them the extra HP. Get out of here! I'm excited to see the Hydra in action. I hope that we actually get the... Well, I hope we get the ability to actually see it, I suppose. Okay. Increase. Yeah, definitely increase all of the things on them for a turn. They've got some surprisingly decent armor. Let's focus down the front. It's 10 bleed. Ain't too shabby. Oh boy. Not my favorite. Yep, that fire damage, it hits us. It hits us. You know what? Let's do this. I want to try something. I want to show something off. Apparently, there we go. This has been here the whole time. I've tried to hover over it. Slowly, as they go down in marks, they actually do take more damage. Gets 5%, lose 15% if the max morale when another hero is defeated. Gets 5% when they land a final blow on the monster. I just thought it might be an interesting thing to try and go for that. I don't know, man. Focus down. Nah, let's go AoE. A little bit of AoE there. Goodbye, Storm. You hero. Not good. If I could get one more hit off, please. No, I kind of figured. Ooh, boy. All right, monster. All right, monster. Breath of Fire, AoE Fire. Do they have... You got fire resistance. Could bop the back. Let's try and focus fire a little bit. I mean, you got quite a bit of HP. But not that much. Enough to definitely stand in their way. Damage dealt reduced. Now I'd say I'm extra curious, or extra interested in going for the bleed attack. Because that damage, in theory, should not be reduced. The bleed stack damage. I think she's dead. Yep. That's a stress penalty on these guys, making them so they should... Yep, you're in 75% territory. You're not yet. So they're going to take an extra 15%. Yikes. Rockfall. Once again, that bleed damage will last. They're going to get 30% of their morale back, though. So I feel like that was not the thing to do. So yeah, now they get to rest. Stinking darkest dungeon. Well, I got to help them. Yeah, this will maybe kill the front. After turn? No, probably not. Are they bleeding? You're bleeding in the front. We don't really need the healing, though. If we go for this, the bleed should be enough there, and now you're in a little bit of a rougher spot, so that when you do your attack, whatever damage you do, we're just going to heal right back up. 5% of max life. Is that... Ooh. 5% of our max life as the hero, or as the actual full-on boss. That means a lot more. That means a lot more. 36 damage over time, man. This definitely got tougher. This definitely got tougher in year 2. No doubt about. I feel like that plus the bleeding, we can get the kill. I've never even realized there was a fast forward there. The sound. This did not go how I anticipated. Oh, jeez Louise. Regeneration 5. I mean, that sounds nice. The Burning Whip, I've definitely gotten a lot of value out of. I've definitely gotten a lot of value out of that, too. You know what? Let's go for the Whip. Oh, it applies burn 6. Not that really... Increasing the amount of burn stacks doesn't... It's not that big of a deal. In my opinion. Doesn't seem like it, at the very least. Extra 20 power. This seems like a very nice upgrade there. And Storm is such an important unit. I would happily trade blood or something. Oh, no. No! That's fine. Still helps, still helps, still helps. Where are we at for everybody? Not too bad. Not too bad. We can deal. They won't like it, but we can deal. Blunder. Plunder. Half a soul being the worst possible loss here. I feel like just go with whatever. Find a monster. Oh wait, 3 volunteers for 2 weeks. Okay, volunteers came back without plundering anything. Too drunk to remember their mission. They only go to rehab for 2 weeks after the monster. Yep. Welcome, new monster. We don't have one of those yet, I don't think. This is Eric Faith. You are a combo damage morale situation. I like the idea of putting Piegood in a morale build. You have 80 speed, you've 80 speed. Like, the thought of going for, like, Osoleve, Oblivion, putting that down, going the demoralize, times 3, demoralize times 3, and then increasing the stacks. Sounds amazing. I think I definitely want you back there. Do we have anybody? I kind of want to bring JusticeTom to the front as an option. You know what? Come here. We might use you. I don't know. We may not. We may not. We have 8 gold. Why are these even options? What? Hold on. Some kind of ogre pretending to be a monster trainer offers you his services in exchange for some fresh blood. Succubus would help lower your price. You don't have one. I'm going to say sure. So those both leveled up. Oh, yeah. Atheroni. Master bonus. Monster. Trap. There's also a disaster. There's a disaster room and a resting room. The gold payout is bad. Let's do it. I just kind of feel like taking all the tough choices, the tougher options. See, it just feels a little bit more my jam. Step 1, furnace. And definitely gonna put down Atheroni. Front damage, area damage. Physical, nature. No. Physical nature. Oh, where the hell are our tanks? The hell of a what? Fine. Seems good. Blit. 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 Good. Yes. And I kind of like the idea more of going for, yeah, good old-fashioned blaster there. Just a frontline blaster master. Slowly but surely getting rid of the 5% of their max HP sounds like a very nice thing. Yeah. Yeah. Fire resist is pretty okay. What is your fire resist? Oh, hell yeah. That guy's fire resist is bad from the start. Whoa! Okay, I did not expect that. I did not expect the one-shot. I know his penalty was pretty high. Did not expect that, though. Okay, well, this is good damage. This is really good damage. Who are you going to heal after this? We might not get... We're not getting another... We're not. Oh, no. This is bad. Who are you going to heal? Okay, good. I'm so glad that you healed the middle, because then we can focus on you. You still have the fire weakness. Nope. It's gone. It's fine. We were going to use the whip anyways, though. Ooh. Oh, that's fun. Just based off of the zone. Easy target damage taken increased from traps. Increased by 100%. 50 physical damage applies Frostbite 4. On everybody, that's very good. Because, Piegood. gets the resistances for quite a while there. We'll do this. We get shell that way, and we get to focus fire a little bit more. I wish that, like, 13 stacks of burn did anything. Yeah, this is bad. That guy cannot really, he can't really last against elemental attacks. That does seem to be his big weakness. If that did damage too, I'd be more interested. 5% of the max HP. Do we really have to fire column? We might get another attack off if we do that. Yeah, because otherwise definitely we would have gotten a hit with Osoleve there. This guy's a weak son of a gun to fire. Yeah, if we would have been able to get another attack off, it would have been great. Don't care about the morale healing. Even less of a reason to go morale now, though. His fire resistance is terrible, so we'll probably end up going with that. Oh my god. If it's a frontline one. Between the two, you actually... you may die from that. Good. Good. All right. I don't think they're making it to the trap there. They have terrible armor. Amazing fire resist. Very easy choice. Very easy choice. That's why we didn't have as many penalties. That's why, right there. Makes a lot of sense. Bleed, definitely. Like, bleed is worth stacking up a lot. I think that's a thing, is like, there's no benefit to having 12 stacks of fire. There's not. Resistance up. Challenge. Intimidation. Let's go with the resistances. His resistances is not very good. Not very good. Okay, Piegood. We gotta get you to, wait, what? It's okay. We didn't have money for training anyways. Piegood, you sit out. Then we could get half a soul back, I guess? Half a soul's definitely better. Better with the with Piegood on the same squad there. This is I'm not so sure about this setup anymore. We're starting to face a little bit of a, I don't know why I thought that was our trap menu. That's our trap menu. Facing a little bit of issues, that's for sure. Hold on. Shifty looking suppliers offer you human thighs to your employees at discount price. They don't look or smell particularly fresh. You know the management would grant you a great sweet salary bonus for reducing overheads. What could possibly go wrong? Course. Send one of your employees to an intensive training course. Take 8 weeks plus 2 levels for $250. Okay. Okay. Black market, sell monsters. Let's finally see what this is like. Let's see, Hephaestus. Not worth very much. Hephaestus, Dysnomia. Let me make a little note over here. Add them back to the pool. If we do this. Wait. Should I remove them? I don't know that I want to remove them. I feel like it might not be worth it. It probably is. I probably should have done it. Oh well. feel like it's just an easy choice. Ice damage to all. Oh, he's very weak to fire. He's very weak to fire! You're not that weak to fire, even though you're a plant lady. Can't be affected by demoralized. Heals 1 max HP. Alright. Front, area, back. Front is ice damage. You cannot take ice damage. You can't really take nature damage either. And he's kind of like a core guy. Back is nature. Your nature is neutral. 58 nature. 33. He could take that hit. He could take that hit. At the same time, definitely looks way better to have Nydeleric back there. But then... No, who's got good ice resist? Anybody? Anybody? You actually have pretty decent ice resist. Alright, fine. Furnace. Poison dart, right? Yeah, you got bad nature resist too. You'll probably live. What the hell is that? Sacred Altar removes 2 penalties. Hold on, what? Removes 2 penalties with the most stacks applied from all heroes. Oh. That's bad. That sucks even. It's bad and it sucks even. Front ice damage though. Super weak to the nature. Strong to nature. Semicolon P is very strong to nature. You know what? Sure. We'll shake things up a little bit. We'll see how it goes. I like having the mini-boss immediately prior to the full boss. I like that a lot. I also like a lot that we can immediately get the multi-target. Yeah, reflect, of course. I did forget about that when I was making my my choice there. It's okay. Incineration. Good, that's the target I wanted for sure. Yikes. Okay, we've got the skeleton. That's kind of fun. Did forget about that. It's fine. We're going to take a little bit of retaliation. Not good. Not good! Whoo! Whoo, doggy! Burn the whip to the front! Did you wasted your heal, my friend. Oh, this guy's going to be so mad at you! Gonna be so mad. Okay. Apply slowed. Easy target. Increase trap damage. Frostbite 4. We don't have... Actually, that's fine. Whatever it is, it's going to go away anyway. So just what does the most damage. It's going to get removed. Stinkers. So this is that's the equivalent of a camp. Gotch. Gotcha. Yikes. Yikes. I want to focus down a bit. The bleeding will help that as well. Slow. Get an extra attack off. He's got pretty bad armor, so this cleave should actually do quite well too. You know, just I feel like every unit has its day, you know? Wait. Oh! I did a bad thing. Okay, so you should take extra 15%. You ain't making it out of here, my friend. You are not making it out of here. Hell yeah. Okay. The fact that she wasted her heal on the wrong target. Oh my god, cool. Really helped us out. 25% chance that monsters killed come back as a skeleton warrior seems really good. Ice and nature resistance. Juboko. immunity immunity 1 at the start of a dungeon. Protected from heroes' skills. Are skills different than attacks, or are skills attacks? AoE, nature damage, and demoralized. Or AoE air, morale, and damage dealt increased by 100% if the target is... Okay, demoralized. I really like you. I really like you. I have a hard time not just picking the cool different monsters, even when I probably should do other ones. Angela Rana. There we go. Oh, hell yeah. It's a level 2 tree, too. It's a 2 tree, too. 2 tree, 2. Didgeridoo, 2 tree, 2. Slow, 50. 80. We would want it to be faster than Piegood, I guess. Now we got Piegood back. I think we can go for that. Oblivion should sit out, or at the very least be replaced with Osoleve. No, Oblivion should sit out. Definitely. Definitely. Bring in Throwbo. Trainer, 776. I wonder when that thing is gonna have there's gonna be a penalty. Whoa. Huge upgrade, but obviously it is a huge cost. JusticeTom still costs basically nothing to upgrade there. Damage dealt is increased by 30% if the target is afflicted by burn. Yes. Very good. Yes, very good. Yes, very good. Therapist. I think that would be great. But we can't ever trade in tiers. We would have to trade in money. A real monster achievement. What is that? Upgrade a monster to the max level. Who's upgraded? Oso. Oso's upgraded to the max. 5's the max, huh? Good deal. Interview. Looking in on your intern to check up on their progress. Let's see. The Hydra seems hungry. She looks longingly at the slave you brought with you, and you feed it to her. Minus 30. They get 30 power. Minus 200 gold. We don't have that. Sure, of course, right? Artifact. Not a lot of gold. Trap. A decent amount of gold. Master bonus. Basically, no gold. Bring it. Veteran or bust. Veteran or bust. Alright. I've not seen you before. Prevents monsters from coming back to life. Okay. Replaces a penalty with a benefit. Jostle the monsters. Always fun. Penalties reduced. 23 ice damage to the monster with the lowest ice resistance. It's probably going to be Etheron. Ordering doesn't matter, since they are going to be shuffled. That guy's got, like, no fire resist, so that's good. Front area front. I mean, you're going to get toasted. Let's be honest. Maybe we should adjust this. I mean, everybody else is just going to get toasted more. Piegood actually can probably take the most hits. Then we can have you in the middle. Area nature. There. Alright, there we go. Buffed up, boyo. Final trap. I say, yeah, probably the poison dart to the face. It's just like a nice way to nuke him down. No! That's fine. That's fine. Does more damage if applied by... You know what? Let's do it. Let's get that demoralize already applied there so we can get the extra damage off. Okay. Crow Swarm. I want to put down to normal speed to see this. Oh, it's so cool. They get the max morale back, so it ain't great. We should have done it in a way where we would have got that the fire buff, but oh well. Oh well, alas. I'm trying this out. Yeah, I'm like not big on it. Not big on it right now. Not Omega impressing me. We can take that hit. Whatever attack this is, though, it's gonna be bad. Yo! I regret what I've done. I mean, they're at like a fine amount of missing HP and everything. Shall we AoE demoralize? Sure. Let's try it out. We might be able to make something happen. No. The AoE with pheromones. Sure. We'll try. This could be bad. Cackle, I definitely like the idea of when they've got terrified and... Oh, wait. No, they don't have to demoralize anymore. It's gone. It's gone. Go for the impale. Because if we can kill the backline there, that is very, very handy. I feel like I've made a grave mistake in even bothering trying to go for morale damage here. This is going to be bad. Because we're going to take the fire damage. We're going to die. Oh, good. That is amazing that we get one more attack off because that's enough to go for that there. The 5%'s not enough. Is it? What are your attacks again? You have an area of fire damage. Sure. They get 30% of their morale back. I just like it's not worth it when you have this one. When you have the campfire, it's a bad idea. It's a very bad idea. That all being said, I think we're gonna be totally fine here. I think we'll be okay. Venom Spit at the back. Ooh. Rockfall at the front. You're gonna get motivation, my boy. I'll give you motivation. Okay, so then we can then go with the... Yikes. This is gonna be bad. Or not. Yeah, I mean, fire resist is what we're pretty good at, I guess. That should be enough to take you down. That should be more than enough to take you down. And it's not going to be a lot of damage on the back line, but it's going to be worth it. At least we did more than 30% of their morale, you know? At least we did more than that. And this sucker's going to die before we even get to the campfire. So, I mean, who's to say that the morale to increase the amount of damage we do to them was really even like a stupid idea? I will say it was not a very well-constructed plan since we changed it. Like, as soon as we started the fight, we could have built differently. All monsters of the group get enraged 3 when a creature is defeated. Demons attacks apply burning body. Monsters in a room gain 2 random bonuses at the start of the fight if they all share the same type. I like this. I mean, I know we got some We got some creature bonuses. Trainer or workout. We might as well work out. Regeneration. Good. Good, I like it. I'll take it. Should we make sure that somebody goes in? You can take Oblivion out. That works for me. Should we get some tiers for the future? What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? Upgrade a trap 100%. I kind of like the idea of that. We haven't been focusing on traps as much as I would like. And the penalty is really small. Bone Catapult. Bone Catapult. We've not been using it. 15 morale applies demoralized 3. That sounds, you know, like maybe a good idea to start trying out if we want to try out the other builds here. Set a monster free. Risk of injury, 1 volunteer. One's definitely going to get injured. Please not treat. Okay, we've not really been using BigLow too much. The volunteers have started to the planet of enabling cattle farm. In their joy, BigLow ate too much. It'll take 3 weeks for their stomach to calm down. Hopefully, you've taken enough with them, enough fresh and bloody flesh to stimulate your troops. Enrage 3 was applied to all monsters during the next dungeon. Good. We're definitely going to take on the veterans fight there. Halo Davis, maybe? I don't want Halo Davis to continue to heal up, if I'm going to be honest. Do we have an AoE stressor? I mean, 30 morale to the front. It's not bad either. That AoE damage and stress move is way more tempting to me now. Okay, so we know what the resting room is. It is the one where it removes the buffs that they have. That's a little bit less of a big deal if we're going to go for a morale thing. So let's try it out. Let's try to go for a morale build. Fingers crossed we get a trap before... Yes! A trap before our first fight. Okay. Front ice damage. Front fire damage. Back air damage. Air damage you can resist to an extent. Nydeleric can resist to an extent. 60 HP, 70 HP. 76 damage. There's no AoE attacks. Sure. Ice to the front, fire to the front. Not good. Not good. Put that in JusticeTom literally just to get a guaranteed attack off. Guaranteed attack off. Alright. Piegood's definitely going in. Ice. Ice and fire. Eh. Eh. Nobody can handle both very well. You can, but you only have 60 HP. Okay. Go half and half, I guess. Resist some of it. Weak to the other part of it. It's still 2 attacks that I don't think we're going to be able to deal with. I think that we got a pretty good chance to wreck them here. Oh, baby. That is quite the start. I love that each zone has its own unique different penalties there. Oh, this is good. I didn't look at their abilities. You dirty fool. Okay. a huge amount of damage over time gets supplied there. It's really just a pest. Just a very large... Oh, I did not look at that part. They do not have demoralized, so I guess we will apply it. This didn't go great. Heals 15% of all heroes max. This is bad. This is bad, man. It looked like it was starting so good. That's double kill. Oh no, we've gotten toasted. They're going to remove the 2 penalties of the things with the highest stacks, which sucks. Makes it so we maybe shouldn't really care too much. The Terrified. 2 penalties with the most stacks. Let's buff up the future then. This next fight here. Because it can't remove... Yeah. Hip hip hooray, you removed 1 stack of both of those. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Impairment. I mean, that's a lot of morale damage. And it reduces their damage. That's a very good move for this. See, like, haven't used them really at all before, but they are a very core character for this. They're a very core character for this. And we have the wrong... You know what? We shouldn't be doing this. We have the wrong mini-boss for this. Just, there's a lot that isn't making sense. AoE slow. Will let us get a little bit more done here. This I love, though. Okay. So that does stack up to a max of 70. We actually might get it. Our first, like, Tears kill here. Ah! That move is... Oh. Wrecking us. But we get 2 attacks off again. That tiredness is top-notch. That move is very good. Very good. So he takes an extra... Damage taken increased by 75%. You've not... You've not used that yet. Oh my god, we're so screwed. He didn't use it yet. He didn't use it yet. Oh, jeez. Well, the morale over time is definitely going to start to tick down on them. I can't believe they didn't use it. That's why it was going so well. Yeah. I mean, the good news is we should be able to take down Wu. Should indeed. Took 29 damage instead, probably because of the demoralizing nature. Tiredness, the fact that they still have that is really handy too. That move is very good. The tiredness and stress move. Wombo combo. No!
Welcome to my torture room.
Okay. That is just... These guys suck, man. We gotta kill the front line. Demoralize the middle. Maybe demoralize the back, too. We're gonna get frost... Wait, frostbite if the target's life is below 50%. Okay, good. I do hate that we have tiredness now. Rah! We are not gonna kill. Wait, we are gonna kill. Bleeding. Unless we get another stack of tiredness. Which we do. We probably aren't gonna kill, huh?
I love the sweet sound
I'm livid. I'm livid. That tiredness really got us. Oh boy. Okay, so we're going to be doing a lot of extra damage here. Or we could get stress kill pretty easily. But I kind of like the idea of trying to... I mean, we could have tried to abuse the extra damage dealing to heal more. That is crazy. Wow. Yeah, this lesson learned. Don't try and do a morale build when you have not been trying to do a morale build. This wrecked us. It absolutely just wrecked us. Are we going to die? We're not going to die. But we have to definitely go back towards doing what we know best. A run for your life. Make 3 heroes flee. We finally have made 3 heroes flee. Oh my god. You get away with so much. This is bad. Here's the thing. We're going to go back to doing what we normally do, and it's not going to be an issue. Let's see. Flame Eater. 27. Fire damage. Add 2 stacks to the penalty with the most stacks applied. Damage dealt increased by 5% per stack of penalty applied to heroes. Ooh, there's actually a reason to have 1,000,000 fire stacks. I kind of like... I'm going to go for him. I'm going to go for him now. We saw him before. Yikes, there's just a lot we got to do now. 29 life back per week. We got a big hustle to get back. But this is 3 edgy, 5 me, 863. And you are going to be, you know what? You don't make a lot of sense, unfortunately, right now with the builds we've got here. We'll shuffle things around. We'll make it make sense. We'll make it make sense. I don't mind this. The Dark Magus Eric Fay here. Don't mind that. It's not as destructive to the build. Let's check out the event and then end it here. Smelling human thighs accepted. We're served in the canteen. Some of your employees got food poisoning. There's a solution to heal them. It's prohibitively expensive. That's fine. All right. That is going to do it here for today. We got a lot to come back from, but genuinely, I think we will. I really do think we will. Thank you. If you enjoyed the video, do hit the like button. I would like to do a run where, from start to finish, with all of our choices, we attempt to utilize the morale more. It just feels like kills seem way stronger. Just seem way stronger. At least for our build that we have right now. But we'll see in the future. Thank you for watching. I greatly appreciate any and all support. I wish to live on series up to this point. Subscribe for daily Legend of Keepers videos until you guys cease to support. But that is going to do it. Thank you, and I'll see you next time. Bye.